recording. Boom. Okay. And of course it's small. Come on. Full screen. There. And I'll get this thing posted. It's recording. Good. So what I do, I'll go back to my inbox. And as you can see, I've got a few tabs going on here, but this is my Gmail tab. I've got all these labels set up, so like this meeting right here, for instance, it appears because Adrian's in black, and I have an Astro Lowbrow label because it involves the Lowbrows apparently. He sent that there, and then those correspond to these folders that they have over here. Gmail is kind of cloudy when it comes to folders. These are basically things that, so when you click on there, you'll get all the emails that ever went to the officers folder, or here the Lowbrow, for instance. So by classifying that way, you can say instantly my inbox has got all these nice labels, like, oh, there's Brian Autumn's label, or my Tri-County project, or whatever. So just at a glance, your inbox becomes more useful and more eye-catching instantly. They also got these little marks to do bangs and things, so if you want to remember something, there's an email in this particular chain. Apparently it was important. Yeah, this is the Thomas Zerbucken email, so that little mark shows up, and it can be on any of these emails, but that'll show up in my inbox. So I use those to kind of mark things, and then these labels. As far as the labels are going, I use a filter, which, where did that go? And naturally, CL settings, there we go. They've got a positively terrible thing here, but you can say filters and blocked access. So for Adrian's, for instance, it's probably further down. Well, here's the Lowbrow officers one. And you can set these up pretty, so whenever it sees something coming from Lowbrow officers, it's going to, I can choose what to do with it, and I just apply the label here, and then this will pick all the labels that I have stuff for. So I just pick a label, and that'll assign it. I can do lots of other things. I can delete it, I can send it to spam, etc., etc., etc. But that's how you set it up. And when you edit one of these things, let's choose the same one again, Jeff.
Well, Jeff, why don't you do it from scratch?
Yeah, I can do that too. But it's the same process, basically. So if I'm reading
Amazon.com, filter all your Amazon
equipment, was it?
Well, like if I want to do here, we can say.
I'm sure it was, Charlie.
I know, that's what I'm fearing.
I want to filter a message like this. And this one, in case this is going to be a Charlie filter, maybe. And I can specify different things here. So this one's going to come from any mail Charlie send me. I'm going to go from here. And I can do a search just to test how well that's going to find things. And wow, there's a lot of stuff Charlie sends me. Okay, where's the filter went?
Just click on the search box again.
Is that the search? Where?
Yep, and then hit the filter button. Yep.
Oh,
there you go.
Okay. Well, that's why the create filter. Honestly, I've never clicked on that button before in my life. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, never have.
You can do it. Any search, you can hit that and turn it into a filter.
Okay. So now
I was always afraid of it.
I can choose a label or create a new label, and this will be the Charlie Nielsen. Something like that. And I can also choose to embed it under maybe my Astro folder, for instance. And it'll create that folder, create the filter, and
it was I before E, but we get the we get how you did it.
I let him slide.
And I guess I didn't apply the filter. I should have. If you apply a filter, it'll instantly look for all those as well. Now it's just looking for that. Well, anyway. Screwed up my own demo. This is why live demos are a bad idea. But I can also add a label anytime too. So if I have this...
Yeah, so I think if you go back to the filter, you should be able to do the search again. Yeah.
Yeah, but where that's going to be. Usually
There
at
it
the
is.
end.
And then if you hit search, and then actually click the thing again. I think you can, hit continue.
Update.
And update filter.
And then update filter. And, also apply. It was the
There
last
was.
box. It was the
was.
last box.
Darn it.
They've changed these
And so if you
menus.
go edit, and then continue,
Go back.
continue, and then also apply filter to matching
there we go.
conversation.
Okay. Update filter.
And so now it'll look through all that stuff, and hopefully,
Like that email, for instance.
hopefully Charlie's will now have a bunch of emails in it. Look at that.
There it goes.
And I can track everything Charlie ever sends me. Ooh. But you get the idea of the filters, and I find that to be really useful. And you can see I have plenty of categories for the lowbrow stuff, and every time something
Got one
comes
for
in,
Mars,
the
but
filters
not one
usually
for
come in.
Saturn.
But that
Purchases.
way things stay organized, and if you have like the lowbrow AAP stuff that comes in, you can filter that and only look at those things, and so you don't have to worry so much about the emails being all cluttered and all. And when you read an email, if it comes in, you can instantly hit the archive button, which let me look at an actual in button. The archive button up here, and if you already have a label on it, that will instantly put it right into the folder. So there's a lot fewer interactions that you have to worry about later. Okay, we don't have any more accidents. So anyway, that is the end of my very poor demo. So
It works. That's something. I got enough info out of it to